and welcome back to Evie's Style Fix. So today I thought I'd talk to you guys about kimonos. I happened to chance upon kimonos more in the last couple of years, and this particular one was my very starting piece for kimonos in my wardrobe. I was abroad and I happened to chance upon a little boutique, and boutiques, whenever you're travelling, seem that little bit more interesting, a little bit more alternative. And I went inside because it had big bold letters on the outside saying sale, which was it, that was my anchor, and I went, and there it was. So today we've got Lily on the other side of the camera. Lily's
Hello.
my daughter, so we often talk to each other about how we'd style things differently. And Lily will recall that I went into the dressing room, I took a series of snapshots, and I sent them to her, my selfies, and said, what do you think, do I need it? And we both agreed that it was something I didn't have in my wardrobe, and I absolutely love it. I've taken it with me for the last couple of years, really throughout the year, so it doesn't matter what season it is, it's just a way of elevating your style to another level. So take this outfit for example, simple denim jeans, little creamy lace top, and then this is your completer piece, and it's gorgeous. You've got a lot of movement, and I tend to wear it when I want to wear more of a bias cut slip dress, but I'm feeling a little bit more self-conscious or vulnerable. I tend to wear something like this on top because it feels like it's giving me some coverage, but it's also very fashion, fix and style in its vibe as well. And I love the one size element. I love that it is oversized. So this has been beautiful for me to wear. I've enjoyed wearing it a lot. And on the way back from my holiday, I was asked 3 or 4 times by different ladies saying, oh, where was your kimono from? And I thought, yep, that's it. That was a great choice. So I want to introduce you to a few more kimono styles that I absolutely love. And this is from a collection that I work with from America called Magnolia Pearl. They do the most amazing kimono shapes as well. So the very first one I'm going to show to you is this little beauty. A lot of their fabrics are vintage. They're just dreamy. They're normally all, to my understanding, natural, so there's not handmade. They're not man-made, but they're just really different. And again, it's sort of this boudoir type feel, do you not think, Lily?
Yeah.
It's really dreamy. I'm going to try this one on while we have a little chat too. What do you think, Lily?
I really like that one.
I think it's just a nice way of wearing lace in a very lightweight, feminine style, quite romantic. But for me, it's all about sort of teaming this with something like jeans or palazzos, or even on top of, like, I love contrasting fabrics, so I put this next to silk, I put it next to denim, and then it takes it to a different level, do you not think? It's that boho chic vibes, it's lightweight. I mean, this is also great in the summertime if you're going away and you want to pop this on top of a swimsuit. I think it's really dreamy, and I like the fact they've contrasted on the cuff with a lovely little trim detail. So it's something different, but it's quite Victoriana as well in its styling, and it's very feminine and very romantic. So this was a lovely little piece as well. Now another way to wear this is if you've got a very simple slip dress, something like this. And for us ladies, as we get a little bit older, sometimes, you know, we can fall in love with a shape like this and think, oh, I'm not too sure about upper arms. What have I got to show that I can actually wear on top? Pop a little kimono on top because you've got that coverage there again. But it's lovely to have something very, very simple underneath and long line in shape, because when you have a long line piece, it's very flattering and elongating for your body as well. So something very simple underneath, but then again, put it on with jeans as well, and you've got a really cool vibe. If you want to take it up another level and wear it in the evening, I love, love, love putting lace next to velvet. I think that's gorgeous. Do you not think?
Yeah, I wore that dress.
Yeah, I know you did. That was for your prom, wasn't it?
For my formal and hers.
Yeah, amazing. So I think that would work beautifully as well. So when you think about in isolation as a separate, the kimono shape, it's a really lovely piece of outerwear, but it gives you that fashion style element. I tend to find the ones that I'm drawn to are normally one size, which means they're meant to be quite loose, they're meant to be quite easy to layer. But if you wanted to belt it, my tip would be to go for a very thin width for a belt. But I love the fact that most of them are edge to edge, which means there's no closure. So you just literally let it fall. This is just dreamy. I think this is amazing. It's something quite boudoir again, quite chinois, the way that the colours have been worked together, the hand stitch detail, you've got little butterflies as well. This is just dreamy, dreamy, dreamy. I love this definitely next to denims, but then again, I think how fabulous would this be next to silk wide leg palazzo trousers. But it's a nice way of bringing colour into a very simple style outfit. So again, because you've got your blues with the stitch work here, I think it lends itself to be worn next to jeans. And it's the fabric feels divine. It's like a washed silk. It's absolutely gorgeous. And it's different. I think, you know, if you see someone walking around in something like this, you're drawn to that person. That style sort of makes you stop and think, oh, that's something a little bit different. So this one I loved as well, Lily. I think this is gorgeous. Have a little look at the back.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just nice to have so much fabric, you know, sort of float along. It's a very secret garden, I think. There was another piece that I think was quite gorgeous as well. A little bit lighter, and these are quite easy to be finding out there, because I think at the moment, as you think about spring and summer wear, these pieces are great to be having if you've got lace. If you love lace, you'll find a lot of layering pieces. So this is a little bit more lightweight. And the way that we have lace as a fabric now is brilliant, because historically, years gone by, lace would be a little bit more rigid, not so much movement, heavier in weight. But this is nice because they've actually worked together, lace with your fabric next to it. So you can see the sheerness of the lace panel interwoven in. It's almost like a patchwork detail. So again, quite gorgeous. And just leave it open, and then if you want to, you can just have your long line jewellery to wear on your top, or a nice scarf. If you're choosing to wear more of a shorter sleeve, you can really stack the arm and have some nice arm candy going on there. If you're choosing to wear this in the summertime, I've got a fantastic hat. In fact, just bear me 1 second. Let me just show you my hat. I tend to find these pieces when I'm off travelling, and it's normally late at night when my husband wants to go back to the hotel. What is that like, Lily?
Very nice.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
So, you know, you can make it quite fashiony as well, but they're just lovely inspirational pieces, which I think are more completer pieces. So they definitely have a place in the wardrobe as something a little bit more different, stylish and elevated. So thank you so much for coming back to join me in Evie Style Fix. If there's anything in particular you'd like me to talk about, it'll be more than my pleasure to do so. Just drop me a line, send me a message, and I look forward to seeing you again soon.